What's up guys, my name is JDCook5 and welcome back to episode 3 of the Levante FIFA career mode. We're going straight in with this deal that we have in front of us. They've offered us a fair amount for Robert. I'm not going to use him, to be honest. It's someone that I'm probably looking to get rid of. 1.6 million, I'm not fussed, to be honest. I get a decent amount and that bumps the transfer budget up. Going into the first game, we do come up against the Villarreal B side. Running you through the team, we have Cadeneres in goal, Bastigo and Bamba is the two centre backs, Munoz left and Son on the right, Iborra and Campagnaya as the two holding midfielders, Scott being the attacking midfielder. We have Nusa, Cantanero and Musonda as the front three. Little bit different. I've had to make some changes, especially up top. Cantanero does come in. Not too fussed in all honesty though. I do think he is a strong striker to use and has fared me well so far.
Palpable, and you can understand why. Two high-level sides about to face each other, and it's anyone's guess how this is going to end up. All the action is next, live on EA TV.
Amazing start that we have straight off the bat. We're able to kind of receive possession straight away. Cantanero picks the ball up, passes it over to Scott. Masunda's able to do a nice shimmy past Romero there, and he just cuts straight inside. And as soon as you know it, we are 1-0 up. Very, very quick goal that we had right there, and something that puts us in a really good stead in front of this game. The goals kept on flowing and Masunda was right at the heart of it, creating a nice little opportunity for Son there. Cuts straight inside once again on that right hand side and passes to Cantanero, and it's a straight tap in. 8 minutes into the game and we were already 2-0 up. Complete domination here, and we did so well in all honesty. Really good to see. Going into the second half, we go straight back into things and kind of start as we go on. It was nice to see Son being able to kind of brace the whole pitch and just go straight for everyone. Bottom left-hand corner. Don't really see many right-backs doing that on the game, and that was definitely a special goal to score. I don't think he'll be scoring many like that whatsoever. We do have a little bit of pressure afterwards, and we do kind of concede a wonder goal there. Not a lot I could have done about that, and a decent strike in all fairness. I didn't want to sit back after conceding that one goal. Nusa proved that by hitting a long ranger going straight top bins. Keeper didn't know what to do, to be honest. Another contender for goal of the season and an amazing goal. He's definitely finding his shooting boots for sure. Such a nice goal to be able to score, and it was an important one at that. There was no way the keeper was saving that, and when you look more into depth into this goal, he just picks the ball up, puts it onto his left. As soon as it's on his left, he just curls it top bins. Keeper has no chance. Even though we were winning comfortably, I still wanted to make a couple of changes. Bakari comes on for Masonda there, Scott comes off for Montiel, and Vargas does come on for Iborra. And always nice to make a couple of changes just to freshen it up and make sure that we don't let it slide in game. We do try to press on, and we do make a nice tackle there with Bastigo. Even though he's going down in rating, he's still performing really well, and it's always nice to see. Montiel picks the ball up there and passes it over to Cantanero, and an amazing cheeky chip as we can see there. Keeper came right out, and Cantanero just saw the chance to be able to dink him, and he does that with absolute ease. So that was the final whistle on that one. 5-1, another game with high scoring amount of goals. We're definitely getting there in terms of the attacking sides of things. We just still need to look at the defensive sides. It's still important though. We've still got the 3 points there and we are climbing up the table. Definitely a statement to make in the league as the games do go on. As you can see, we got another transfer offer for Robert. The other one fell through, so I just accepted this straight away. It's only 50,000 shorter than the other previous offer, so I'm not too fussed. Coming up is a massive game against Las Palmas, a team that has previously been in the Liga for quite a few seasons and has signed some big players along the way. Fielded the side of Cadeneras, Vezo, El Yamik, Gallardo, Williams, Papeliu, Vargas, Montiel, Grant, Nusa and the Frutos. Strongest side that I really felt that would work in this sort of situation. Don't really know what I'm coming up against, but have seen their recent league form and they are doing well in the table. Going into the game, we were straight under pressure with some nice flowing football. Vitilo makes a decent shot against Cadenieras, but he saves comfortably. A few chances there, and he does go and receive the ball, but unfortunately it was not to be, and he dives straight in front of him and completely misses it. A really bad goalkeeping error, and I'm not too sure if I have to replace him when I do get promoted. I do try to bounce back there with Grant. He finds some nice decent space and he hits the ball with a decent amount of power, and as soon as you know it, it is in the back of the net. Did take me a little while though, as you can see that was in the 58th minute. Had to find my sort of groove and just be patient. Feel like with games like this you just have to pick your time, and as long as you take your chances, then that is the main thing. Not so long after the first goal that I scored, I was able to pick up the ball with De Frutos, and he was able to make a exceptional run from one side to the other, picked the ball up and intercepted it, and literally just took it and just completely ran the whole field, and as soon as you know it, it's in the bottom hand corner and we are 2-1 up. An exceptional bit of play there, and something that was really vital in this game. Big moments create big games. Unfortunately, we do pick a injury up with Nico Williams. It's not looking good, unfortunately, and I was really annoyed to see him injured. Someone that I've recently bought and I've invested money into. It is a shame to see him injured, and we will see the outcome later on. Do have to make the substitution changing around. I saw that Vizo can play on the right, so I just changed that and put Brabic as a centre-back. Our fifth could have been a hero and made it 3-1 in the 90th minute, but it wasn't to be. But the final whistle did go, and we did win this game 2-1. Probably the closest game that we've had in this series so far, and it was very competitive to say the least. After the game, the only thing I was interested in was see the outcome of Williams' injury. Unfortunately, he will be out for 7 months due to a ACL. A big blow for us, and unfortunately I will have to look at other options at the moment. Not too sure if that will be free agents or if I will change a position for someone. Unfortunately, we do pick up a draw in the next simming game. Not the most ideal position that we wanted to be in, from winning a big game to drawing a small one, but we needed to get straight back into the things against Malaga. Fielding a decent side in Cardenas, Sriracha being the right back at the moment, Vezo, Alyamik, Gallardo. We have Vargas and Pepelu at the centre defensive midfield role, Montiel up in the attacking midfield, and Nusa, Grant and De Frutos as my front three. Really needed to start this game well, and it's exactly what we did. Grant and Montiel being to be able to play a nice ball off of each other, and Montiel was to take it all the way and slot it straight in the bottom corner. Unfortunately, a couple minutes later, I do make a big mistake with Alyamik and do give away a penalty. I was lucky enough to be able to save the penalty, but what followed was a very annoying. Straight after saving a penalty, I do then concede from a corner. Not a lot you can do. I think it was the only things of being able to defend corners is very hard this year. But again, it's one of those, and it was lucky it was early in the game to be able to bounce back and hope to win the game. We do accept a lot of pressure in this game, and we do struggle. We do concede in the 48th minute there, and we are 2-1 down in this game. Didn't feel like I was in the game whatsoever after conceding that equaliser, and unfortunately that went on to be 2-1. Do try and freshen things up with Bakari there, but unfortunately that wasn't to be with that sort of ball. They do make a nice error for me though, and Montiel was able to pick up the ball. I don't know what happened. It was the most worst ball that I played, but they wasn't able to get it under their feet, and as soon as you know it, it was 2-2. After being gifted a goal, I wanted to build some momentum, but unfortunately that wasn't to be. In the 83rd minute, they was able to I don't even know what happened, in all honesty. It was a flurry of play. I was able to save the shot from the following one, and unfortunately it was an easy tap in for them. I was straight on the back burner, and the 87th minute they just kept coming and coming and coming. I was able to clear a corner and hope that this was my last chance to be able to get forward. I did a nice bit of play out from the back and then to the wing. Unfortunately I did just run into a load of Malaga players and lose the ball straight away. After that, I thought that was it, to be honest, with 2 minutes to spare, but I get gifted another goal. I didn't believe my eyes, in all honesty. 2 goals that I didn't deserve, but I'll take them, and that does reserve us the 1 point in this game instead of losing. I think that is a much better option. Obviously, I didn't think I was going to get much out of this game, coming from 2-2 to then 3-3. Definitely felt like the game was gone, especially at the end, but I guess they wanted to share the points overall. Unfortunately, after that, the consistency has gone a little bit. 2 draws, but I wanted to jump straight into another game against Burgos. Nice and strong side are we out of here, and we're not taking any chances. We do give Asim Debo a new debut, one of the free agents I got in at the start of the career mode, but pretty much the same sort of side, and hopefully we was able to find some decent goals. A nice string of play from Debo to Montiel finding Musa, and Musa was able to find the bottom corner, pings from one post kind of to the other, and as soon as you know it, we are 1-0 up. It was nice to take our chances, but unfortunately 5 minutes later we was able to not do so in terms of defensively, and we conceded. Really poor, and something that we wanted to build on when I first scored, but unfortunately that wasn't to be. It's coming the second half, and Musa has a nice bit of skill there and sets up Peplu. Nice little finesse into the top corner. Definitely a better start going into the second half, and hopefully it was something that we was able to build on. That is the only thing we have lacked in that is consistency. It's either one thing or the other. We'll either score loads of goals, or we can't defend, or it just all goes into one. We can't just do one simple task. Going into the 70th minute, they still were pressuring me. I wasn't able to kind of build on the 2-1 lead straight away. Unfortunately, Perez turns your man, and straight away it is in the back of the net, and I'm 2-2. Not the best sort of result that we're looking at 72 minutes into the game. I do make some substitutions straight away to be able to change this sort of result. Bakari comes on the right wing, and I do put Cantanero on the left in the end, as he does be able to play in that position. And then Tavares does go up front. Late on into the game, in the 83rd minute, I do get a corner that is bundled out. Tavares does some mad flick with his pass, and just watch this. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. The last person that I'd think to be able to score this sort of goal. Such a vital goal, so late on, and this sealed my victory in the end. So happy to be able to get this sort of goal, and the goal that it was just unbelievable. The flick from Tavares was good, but the goal was just even better. This is how the table is at the end of the episode. We can see we are sitting in second at the moment, 1 point off the top, and we have played 14, won 8, drawn 4 and lost 2. Faring very well, and to be honest, we have made some decent progress. Even though we could have probably been at the top of the table by the end of the episode, we're definitely not far off, and we're going to be competing with the big boys soon for sure. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification button for when I do release another video. Cheers.